Thank you, Vagelis. Hi, everybody.
Hi, George. Welcome on this webinar. It is my pleasure to have you here as a host, and it is also my pleasure to have this to have started this cooperation between Brandmark and Kivos for the last year. So let's start with an introduction. I would ask you to tell us a little bit more about Brandmark offering, please, and about your history.
Very well. Brandmark is an independent agency, and we are providing branding and marketing solutions for the retail business. Our main focus are retail companies. Nevertheless, they possess their own network of stores, or they use an existing of their such of their partners. Our collaboration with Kivos allow us to combine our experience of the Bulgarian market with the needs and the requirements of our clients. Initially, we started as a production-focused agency, but during the years, our customers' demands and the evolution of their strategy allow us to grow as a leading retail marketing agency. And now, with our collaboration with Kivos, we are expanding our services in the digital solutions world. What finally I would like to say is that through this journey, we remain committed to our core value. We always play our clients and their customers' expectations at the center of what we do, what we think, what we mean, and what we believe.
That's perfect, George. And let me just share with the whole audience how critical is the fact that we share the same values. And it's great to hear from you, the whole staff. And I think competitive advantage for both of us while trying to introduce all these new things in the Bulgarian market, because the time is quite challenging. And my next question would be, on your opinion, what are the main challenges in Bulgarian market specifically for the retailers and the brands that we are working with today?
This is very hot topic, not only for the world but for Bulgaria. All participants will agree that yesterday was a very important day in this direction. But I will not go in politics. I would just summarize that the main challenge nowadays for both consumers and businesses is the rapidly changing environment. The COVID epidemic, the raw material shortage, price increase, the political instability, all these have recently added to the global picture. But what is the most important is also the shift in the consumer attitudes, the shift that provides the most effective drive for the business and for society. The technological advancements also resulted in the emergence of a new kind of the consumer, one that is actively seeking for brands and for benefits and is searching for a real value in their offers. He also searched for real support in their life, understanding, and that's why very often companies change their business. They change their offer just based on this very important fact. Today, customers are becoming more and more demanding, and they're engaging in many ways with the companies, offline and online. And words like customer service, creative thinking, innovative approaches, new digital tools, these words are not empty now, and every company that wants to stay in the business and to continue in the future must invest must build stronger relationships with their customers.
I totally agree. And if I may share our experience coming from different regions where we actually have customers, uh, what we see is an increasing appetite from the consumers for what is called smart buying. And smart buying, we mean actually the fact that consumers are looking for the, of course, for the best value, for the best price. They want to be rewarded for, for everything that they do, and they are also seeking for personalization and experiences that are related to their profile. And this is something that can be actually, it is valid not only in our region but in every other region that we are working with. This is something that we can see every single day. Now, what do you think will be the added value that Kivos and Brandmark collaboration will bring to the local market, to the Bulgarian market? So if you try to make this more, let's say, detail.
I'll continue from my previous words. I strongly believe that this collaboration is the most effective response to the challenging business climate and to the shifting customer expectations. Uh, our most valuable assets are knowledge and expertise. Our service combines what Kivos can bring on the table in means of in-depth knowledge of what motivates customers and also how to build loyalty with the customers. And this combined with Brandmark's understanding of the local marketplace and our competence in a variety of retail communications and activities. That way, we will be able to respond quickly and to provide a better solution for each individual needs, because you must admit that each company is in a different segment with different challenges, different customer expectations. I think that our combined efforts will unpack an endless opportunities for each of our clients. We can create experience for loyalty of today. We can engage end customers on a multiple dimensions. We can do that on a regular basis, and in return, our clients will grow their business and scale up their profits.
That's right. And if I may add something on this, because I really find this approach really solid. That's why in Kivos we decided several years ago that we wanna, let's say, reach new markets through local partnerships like the one that we have together, because we saw that we can combine our technology stack that enables all the strategies with local expertise from your side, local expertise on the local market, because every single market has, its own specialities, characteristics, culture, even tone of voice, everything. So combining the technology and the best cases and the best practices that we can bring from, country to country with the local expertise of people like you, George, it will create a really a great advantage for the local market, for the customers there. And having been working with countries starting from UK and UAE and Saudi Arabia, etc., up to Albania, Bulgaria, Romania, and so on, we see that this really works really fine. And I hope, and I'm totally confident that we will bring this value also with you in the Bulgarian market.
Thank you, Bagheris. This is exactly what we think and what we do also.
So thank you very much, George. That was a really quick one. However, I think it was juicy for our audience. Kostadina, let us get back to you. I don't know if there are any questions there that needs to be answered, and we will be here to address them.
First, thank you both of you for all the info and the insights you provided. And before closing, let me share an interesting question that we did had from our participants. How often does a brand need to run additional marketing activities to keep the consumers engaged?
Okay, that's a tricky one. uh, I, I would say that there is not a magic number on this. However, what we try to avoid, and I think that this is the most important thing, is to keep the communication first of all relevant, because if it is relevant, it will not annoy anybody. But then we need to keep the communication discreet, which means no more than two or maximum three messages via different channels per month. If we need to say something to our audience, to our customers, we can deliver this through the right channel, at the right time, no more than two or three times per month. Now, it depends sometimes on the product or on the industry. So, for instance, if the industry is an FMCG with a lot of offers during the month, might increase this number. If the industry is, let's say, fashion, where we do know that customers buy three, maximum four times per year, then this number might also decrease. So it depends a little bit on the industry, and there are best practices for every single sector and every single channel that we use. Uh, Talking about channel, it's totally different story when you share a message through Viber or an SMS to the mobile phone versus to email, which is a more soft, let's say, channel that you can have more frequently activities and communication. I don't know, George, if you want to add something on this based on your experience in the local market.
Yes, this is exactly what I think. What I might add here is that the customer journey mapping is another tool that can help in answering such question and discovering more relevant values. It depends how often and how many stages you contact the customer and how many touch points you have in this journey.
Sure, a great point. Kostadina.
Pretty clear. Another webinar comes to an end. Thank you both and all the participants as well. Have a nice evening from me and see you at our next webinar session.
Thank you very much. Thank you, George.
Thank
Keep
you.
keep
Thank
the
you,
nice
Anthony.
job done.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you, everybody.
Bye bye to everybody. Bye bye.
Bye bye.